Hi guys. I just like to talk quickly about, are we there yet? So there's a saying, right? A watched pot or kettle never boils. Like the more you watch it, the more you are stressed. Like, why isn't it happening yet? Come on, let's do it, let's do it. But ironically, the more you look there, the more it feels like ages for something to happen. So yeah, we also have stereotypes of kids, right? Asking, are we there yet? Are we there yet? And suddenly it all clicked with me because there's also this concept in physics, in higher physics, about the uncertainty principle. So when you have particles, very small things that are very fast and very small, right? The act of looking at them literally affects how they move. So they say when you see something, right? When you locate where they are, the position, you are, you know the position, but you don't know how fast they are moving. So related to momentum. So it's just one of those things where you have the layman's terms or the layman's concept coinciding with the higher scientific concept, just explained in a different way, but it's really the same thing. The more you watch something, the more yeah, stressed you are. Plus, you might even delay the thing from happening or moving. You might be even affecting how long the event will happen, or how slow it takes to happen. The more you want to make it faster, the slower it feels. But also, right, perhaps psychologically, okay, I'm not a psychologist, but it does also seem like, because when you are looking at that event or waiting for that something to happen, the more you are looking there instead of something else, and when it's not happening, you are more irritated because you are just looking there. Whereas if you are looking something at something else or doing something else, then your attention is there. You still want this particular thing, the original thing to happen, but at least you're also concerning yourself with other things. So it takes your mind off that. It takes the stress, the anxiety, the irritation off of that original thing. You're also more productive because you are doing something else. And eventually, that original thing is going to happen anyway. So, yeah, so isn't it a win win? So, it's proactive. You're not just sitting around doing or waiting for something to happen. You're actually doing something worthwhile and meaningful while waiting. So, I'm telling this to myself, reminding myself of this. Yeah, let's do something productive while waiting. And of course, I am also saying, rest is essential. We do need to be still and meditate and rest, you know but for the things that we want to happen and we have no control over, so it's just really us being very anxious and counterproductive. Like, we want this thing to happen, but we have no control over it. Then might as well do something else, make our time productive, while yeah, our attention is something else whilst waiting for that to happen. So I'm repeating myself, but there's also this concept in manifestation. When you want something to happen, and as the creator of your own reality, as the divine being that we are, as the important, essential, uh, yeah, ascended creature that we can just decide, yes, this will happen, or yes, this is true. And then let the universe adjust to your divine will. Let the details take care of themselves. So, you as the master, as the co-creator, as the divine being, you just decide, and so it is. Right? Amen literally means, and so it is. It will be done. it is done, actually, right? And then you're not the worker. It is the universe, it is the matrix that you are in control over. So, okay, the term matrix often gets a bad rap because we know that it's the bad guys that are in control of the matrix in those original movies. However, when Neo realized that he is in control, when Neo realized that he is the programmer, he is actually above the creatures, the viruses that are in the computer system, that are in the matrix, then game over, right? So once we realize that we are in control of this universe, right? Let the universe bend to us. Let the universe adjust to us and our will, our power, our decision. So when we want something to happen, yeah, just decide it is. It may take long, it may take a short while, and that's why I'm saying, then do something else. Take your mind off that because it's already decided. It will happen. And of course, we want that to happen sooner, right? But in the meantime, do something else that makes us happy, that makes us productive, that helps other people as well, right? We don't need to be anxious. Are we there yet? Is it happening? Is it happening? Right? We want that to happen. And ironically, when we take our attention and focus over, being anxious about that happening, ironically, it might get here faster. It might. It will. It is happening already. That's it. So just keep on deciding, or actually when you have decided, you don't even have to repeat it over and over again, so that's instant manifestation. So I'm getting my mind around to it. It's quite revolutionary for me personally, right? Because I'm used to, oh, we need to hustle, we need to struggle, hard work. And definitely, yes, you know we need to do the chores, we need to do work, right? We still need to do work to get paid and all that, sure. But there are things that are, that we want to happen, like we want a loving relationship, we want financial abundance, we want spiritual growth, we want peace, we want prosperity, we want a meaningful uh, community of wonderful people who are, in harmony with our own values. So those things that are seemingly, hard to do, like with what we can control, it's hard to do, but we want those things, those big things. Let the universe bring it to us, right? Know that we are in control. Know that we are kings and queens. We are divine, right? This universe is just our playground. And when we have that paradigm shift, it is done, right? So keep on enjoying playing in this playground, in this universe, in this really just really just a reality that we are all creating, right? That's why I said the term co-creator, because we are creating with our fellow divine beings, our fellow human beings who are, here. We are fellow kids in the playground. We are creating our own sandcastles. Sometimes we create together. We team up and build our a sandcastle together, right? Uh, let's avoid destroying each other's each other's toys, each other's sandcastles that we are building. Let's create a wonderful reality, but remember that we are not limited here. We are more than this three-dimensional physical reality. We are more. We have come from more. We are divine eternal souls. And that's why we don't have to limit ourselves to what we see, hear, smell, taste, touch. Right? It is more than that. And because we are more than that, we are in control. We tell the universe what we want to happen. We tell the universe, we decide. And let's just wait for that to happen. And while waiting, Keep enjoying life, keep enjoying, the things that are here, and keep living a productive life, right? So I used also to think that when there is, when we know that life is short, we end up valuing it. But really, even if I now realize and remember that, hey, no, I am an eternal soul. I am a divine being, right? Coming from the ultimate creator, we can actually say we are all creators, co creators. Some say we are children of God, some say we are gods, and some say we are all just expressions of the one God. And I think all those different, interpretations actually are all true. Like there is no conflict, they are all coming from, it's like one thing said in different languages. So anyway, yeah, so let's just say we're all divine. I think we can agree on that, right? So even though, yeah, before I was thinking, okay, so life is short, so I have to make the most of it. Life is valuable because it is short. But even now that I am realizing, yeah, I am eternal. We are all eternal. Even if we die, we just rise again. We can live again in a new life. Or, we just claim immortality. We can live as human beings or something beyond, like angels and, other beings beyond the 3D. But still, life is precious, right? Whatever form we take it, whatever consciousness or whatever being we use, or whatever role we play in this reality, life is still valuable. So whether we are eternal or whether we are mortal, right? Make the most of everything. But then also, let's balance that with saying, hey, that it is also, life is precious, rest is also essential, play is also essential. Let's not say, oh, okay, life is precious, so we should always work, or life is precious, so we should always suffer, right? Yeah, playing is part of it. All right, so yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful reality. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.